What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and I'm actually really excited for this here today. We are finally starting another new free-to-play account. It's been a while since I played anything besides my main account, and you see right here on Android server 1152, Barry Haig, here we go. So day one, I kind of just started this going like right before reset. So we got some things done here. We already have, like things that are saving up here. We have now this Thanksgiving feast, which honestly, gem wise, we're already over halfway there for what we need, and we can now summon for the hero I really want to build on this account, Norton Haig. Now, one thing that we got really lucky on, we got a King Barton very early, and it's surprising because I totally forgot that King Barton is in the regular shards. Out of all the heroes you can get out of regular shards, like maybe Valkyrie or Vesa is okay. There's really just no other heroes that are very even decent, I'd say, early game. King Barton is one of those because this man is actually carried me quite a bit. He's got his counterattack abilities and everything. His basic has a chance to stun. We do additional damage to those stun targets, which is pretty cool. And then when taking damage, increases self-attack and then has a 45% chance to counterattack, which is just really cool. So we did kind of start building and using him. We did get to a couple kind of, I guess you could say, checkpoints where we're kind of stuck on some of the game modes just because our team is not quite up to snuff. However, we are able to do some summons here today. We did get the first two things unlocked here, which is why we have heroic scrolls up to 163, and the goal here is to have 500 by the end of the week. Now, we got to do some summons here. We're gonna have to do them 10 at a time, and along the way too, we are gonna have to continue trying to do more tavern quests because we just don't have the heroes to dispatch all of them. So that's gonna be something we need to do. And we do, of course, have the rate up for him right here. My hope, my prayer is that we get some heroes copies of him very early on. And yes, we're doing the old school 10 pull summons here because we just have 100 bag space and we need all the gems we can get. So we need to start pulling these and we need to see if we get lucky. If we don't, that means we are gonna have to wait a couple days to build the hero that we want. Now, build some 5 stars. That's awesome. That's great. You can see here though, like this is the struggle of early game, is like you don't, wow, we got a sleepless. You don't want to just like throw away heroes that could potentially be 5 stars, but at the same time, you're gonna run into this issue where you have a ridiculously high amount of 3 stars and you just can't keep all of them. So what I like to do a lot of times is just keep like 4 at a time and just go through each faction just to make sure we do have some saved, because again, you don't want to do summons and then not have any 3 stars to actually summon anything out. So doing this right here is not the worst plan, and it does free up some space. So you see right here, now we can do 50 more of these. We got a Saya copy, that might be helpful. A Heart Watcher is absolutely amazing this early on for some PvE damage. We got a Shia copy, but still no hero we actually want, which is Norton Haig. That's the one that we absolutely positively want to see here. We got an Edgar. That's not going to help us at all. We can continue to make more 5-star heroes because again, we have the monthlies that we need to do. We got a Lord Balrog. My goodness, that's not helpful. And as you guys can see, we kind of need to go through this multiple times, and once we get like a little closer, we can start saving a few more in every faction here as a just in case, because we don't need a ridiculous amount of bag space. We just need some bag space to do additional summons. Now, because we're in this event, we're going to be getting a lot of heroic scrolls back. This is going to be really good for us, and we're going to be able to jump over all over the place here to get a bunch of different things completed. So get more gear, which is awesome here. We get more achievements, which is more gems and more gold, which is awesome. And of course, we get daily stuff done. Man, I actually need a basic scroll today. That's kind of weird to say, but I'm gonna buy 5 of them just so that I have some of them, and we'll do a basic. Yeah, but that gets our dailies out of the way, which again, now we're up to 14,000 gems, which is pretty solid. And we can do a couple more summons here. Again, it's going to get a little tricky, a little hairy here, trying to get this done the way we need to. And again, we're probably just going to be better off going down to like 4 left in each, because I do feel like there's still going to be plenty of times that we are going to be doing more summons this week coming up. Doing something like this is probably the best bet. And actually, I'll feed a couple of these off and keep a few. And then again, this continues to let us do more and more summons and get closer to that magic 500 mark. Beyond just the magic 500 mark, we're going to be getting a lot of extra stuff this week. We're going to be able to do 2 of these, which means like literally on the first week. Oh yeah, I forgot we get 10 heroic scrolls there too. We're going to be able to buy like 2.5 million stellar shards week 1, as well as some sublimation, which is kind of crazy good here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get the treasure train just yet, but beyond that too, we're going to get 2 of the treasures, and we can actually go for the heroic summons here, I think, which might be the play eventually. Again, we need to first get all the way up to 24,000 before we do this, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal. We even got some extra resources by making today our fake birthday. We did get those 10 extra summons, so again, we can summon those out, not hitting anything really great, but continuing to make more 5 stars, and then eventually 6 stars will be good, because again, we're getting all these extra resources. We just got even more. Wait, that definitely said we got more summons. And sometimes when you're in the game, you have to like switch accounts back and forth. Little bit of a pain, but kind of is what it is. We'll see what heroes we have. Again, our King Barton is going to be our go-to right here, which is just so weird to say. We got a faceless, nothing so far. So we are at 220 summons so far on our first day. Not too bad. Definitely not too bad. It's nothing like super amazing, of course. But yeah, there's going to be some slow play here as well. And beyond that, there's additional resources, more stellar shards and stuff. I think the reason why we can go for the summons here and not for the course is because, number one, we want to build Norton Haig as fast as possible just to make him up to a Transcendence hero. And we're going to have a lot of more chances to actually get stellar shards, so, or crystals, whichever. So those are definitely options that we do have on the table. Already have some resources kind of building up here. And as far as our team goes, I mean, there's definitely other heroes we could put in here that might perform a little better. One hero we probably just want to level up as much as possible is going to be a Heart Watcher. Another hero might be Saya for some stunning and stuff. Might be worthwhile. So we kind of have like a better team kind of sort of forming right now, which might mean we get more progression. The auto clear button is a nice new feature that I absolutely love. So yeah, we can throw a team like this in and then see how far we can get, because again, we need those promotion stones early on just to even level our heroes up to 100. And that's definitely something that is going to be a little bit of a struggle. So I'll get a lot of these things done here. Again, I really hate, like, they put this auto feature in, but previously you were able to like spam click on like one spot on the screen right here. And it was so useful to blast through so many levels. Granted, this does do it for you. You have to have the patience to actually let it do it for you, which is something I don't always have. So we already got the fighters competition done. We got to do the Trial of Champion this weekend. See what we get for Tavern Quest. Yep, making a 10-star in the first month would be really cool. We got Broken Spaces. We got Brave Trial. We got a bunch of different things going on that we will have to progress through. And actually, I kind of forgot about it. We need a quick dispatch all of our quests. Yeah, there we go. There we go. We got some stuff coming in. More gems. That'll be awesome. And then again, hopefully we can get to 500. If we can't get to 500, well, we kind of screwed ourselves on this account. But again, there should be more ways to continue to get scrolls through the different methods here. So there's other things like we can do over here, like we can come over here, do a single summon, which isn't really doing much of anything except getting us progression. We do boss damage. Actually, I don't know if there's many other things for heroic scrolls. There's like 5 there, 5 there. So there's like, there are some. We might have to buy this a few times too. This is gonna be sketchy because again, usually on bigger events you get a lot of surplus scrolls. This time around we get like some of them, but not a ton. I think the biggest part is getting this 120 is gonna be very important. And again, we just need about 10,000 more gems, which isn't bad because we're already up to 14 on the very first day of playing the game. We should get some more things through the glory challenge as time goes on, like more summons there. I think we get more gems for unlocking a stone on a specific hero. When we unlock the pet, the monster, we'll get some more things, and there's just a lot of these things that start adding up. But we are going to have to progress through this and see how far we go in order to see what type of rewards we're going to get. But again, gems are the most important part, and gems shouldn't really be a problem this early on. They give them a ton of them to you very early on, and right now King Barton is going to be our go-to. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I don't know what the name of the series is going to be just yet until I post the video, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We are on our way to a new free-to-play series. I'll see you guys next time.